Welcome back to another week of Let's Talk About It. I'm Denise Wright, Mrs. Wright underscore for life.
And I'm Paul Wright, Mr. Wright for life.
You were thinking about saying underscore.
Do I have an underscore in that? Yeah.
So we're here, and he's here with me this week. Last week he was not here because he just didn't want to be here. Why are you doing that? So what you been up to?
Been busy. A lot of work going on, and life be lifing, that kind of stuff.
All righty, let's get right into it. Which one you want to?
I want to do that one first. Let's get the people.
Let's
get the people engaged with an easy one. Come on. I'm not gonna shuffle.
Oh, you want to do? Oh, you want to do that one
time
first?
For all that. My time is very limited, people. But I'm here for you guys. I saw a meme this week that said, "I'm never available. I make time. So respect my time when I make it for you, and know the sacrifice," or something like that. You know what I'm talking about.
No, they don't.
God knows my heart is what them church people be saying. Okay, so let me put this down. We're not giving credit to just any and anybody's card games. So, if one species of animals had to go extinct to save all the others, which would you sacrifice? A, cats. B, dogs. C, deer. D, birds. Again, cats, dogs, deer, or birds. Which would you sacrifice to save all the rest?
You go first.
First of all, I could take out two right here that I could care less about. I'm between cats and deer. I'm not a cat guy, in case. Those of you that are cat people, you got family that all of a sudden they want to be cat people nowadays. Yeah, I'm calling y'all out. But I don't know. I mean, those people love cats like how I love dogs, so I would leave cats and then say my first option would be deer. What has a deer done for you lately? What has a deer done for you? I would sacrifice, boom, all deer to save everything else. And if I had to pick two, it would be deer followed by cats. Because birds, I feel like I like seeing birds. I like bird watching. And I'm a dog guy. Dogs are man's best friend. They're great companions. So that's just me. How about you? Cats, dogs, deer, or birds?
My answer would be the same because I've never encountered a deer like that to say, "Oh, I want to keep you guys."
You never played with a deer or anything like that? Exactly. My sentiments, exactly.
I used to like cats, and I don't know what happened. They're just not my friends anymore.
Bambi, you out of here. Out of here, Bambi. You first. Then,
so yeah,
little meow
deer
meow.
and then, so it'd be C and then B.
Mm-hmm. No, C and then A. Cats were A.
Oh, yeah. Cats. Oh,
yeah,
Lord. I'm about to take your
Leave
dog.
the dogs alone now. All right. Ooh.
Let's talk
this
about it.
Spicy. This is dangerous, Kyle.
He's silly.
It's an inside joke. Relationship just ended, and you have a stockpile of gifts from your ex. What do you do? A, burn them. B, give them back. C, keep them. D, sell them. Just in case, for those of you in the back of the room, relationship just ended, and you have a stockpile of gifts from your ex. So stuff that they gave to you. What do you do? Burn them, give them back, keep them, or sell them? You go first this time.
What's the...
Burn them, give them back, keep them, or sell them?
It all depends. I'm leaning towards, because if it's a gift, then you could keep them, or if it's not something that you need anymore, like a wedding band or a wedding ring, you can probably sell.
Or an engagement ring.
You can,
or something like that. Give it back.
You can sell them or keep it, because if it was a gift is a gift, not because the relationship ended.
I agree with your sentiments on that. I would say keep them, and then depending on what it is, if it's extremely sentimental or something like that in that regard, and you don't want to look at it anymore, yeah, sell it. If it's something that could be sold or given away or something. So yeah, that's that. What do you say? What say you? Let's talk about it. I'm going to choose this one because it's less reading. Get it over with pretty fast. You know what I mean? Which option would you choose? A, $100K to buy any car, no real estate no resale / trade-in. B, free rent for 5 years. C, 100% student loan forgiveness. D, 10,000 to spend however you choose. So again, which option would you choose? 100K to buy any car. I guess you could never resell it or trade it in. B, free rent for 5 years. C, 100% student loan forgiveness, and D, 10,000 to spend however you choose.
Oh Lord. Well,
And they
you
should say
can't.
rent or mortgage. They should say rent.
Yeah,
or
I know,
We'll
but
count that as rent or mortgage because we're grown here. A lot of us have mortgages.
you don't want
So 5
a
years.
$100,000 car
5 years.
that you can't sell.
Mm-hmm. Can't ever sell. It says
Can never sell.
no resale / trade in, so you can never sell it.
Give me the rent, because by that time you probably have $100K that you can do whatever you want to do with it.
Probably.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about other people. But for us,
Don't even. No.
100K would be. Oh yeah, 5 years. Oh Lord, that would be.
So I'm talking about.
That'd be like
a whole nother house. I too would go with the 3 years of mortgage because 100,000. Okay, if I'm 100,000, you almost got to buy like a used Lambo with that.
and you can't sell it back.
You can
So
never
now
sell it. So now if it's
you're stuck
whatever.
with it.
100,000. I don't have student loans. Thank you. I don't have student loans like that. And 10,000 to spend however I choose.
That's
Give me 5 free years. So yeah, that's that. And I guess we'll wrap that up.
I'm gonna ask this one.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about it. You had a nasty breakup with your partner two weeks before Thanksgiving. Your family still invited your ex over for dinner. Who was wrong? A, your ex for coming over. B, your family for not canceling the invite. C, your family and ex. D, no one was wrong. Let me read it again.
You said 2 weeks before Thanksgiving?
Let me read it again.
Mm-hmm.
You had a nasty breakup with your partner 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Your family still invited your ex over for dinner. Who was wrong? A, your ex for coming over. B, your family for not canceling the invite. C, your family and ex. D, no one was wrong.
You want me to start? I would lean more towards D. Nobody was technically wrong. I can't blame my family because nobody really invites anybody 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is usually a thing people might have to make preparations for. So you extended the invite maybe a month or a couple months before and plans were already made. So, yeah, if they wanted to honor that and not just back out, I could see how my family could say that. I would hope in that case that the other party might say, no, they're not going to come, or thanks for the invite, but based in lieu of recent events, I'm going to abstain, but nobody's technically wrong in the situation. If it was me personally, I would probably say thank you, but I'm, not going to be able to make it. Who's wrong in your eyes?
It's kind of like torn between no one and your ex, because again, that's your family.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nasty. They said a nasty.
This is a nasty.
They said you had a nasty breakup. So when it's nasty, y'all probably got physical or words were said, and you're gonna be at the Thanksgiving. So now it's like you're uncomfortable
and
at
food,
your own.
Yeah, the food not even gonna taste the same anymore. Listen, nasty is a hell of an adjective, people. Nasty is a hell of a word. So
I would feel like,
thank you for pointing that out. That might change my answer a little bit. It definitely, again, doesn't make my family.
If you had a breakup, y'all just went y'all separate ways, and it did not go nasty because the family and your ex or the ex still cordial and still have a relationship, so that would be okay for them to come to Thanksgiving because y'all just not together. If they're okay with it. Most people would decline and be like, I don't want to, especially if the person moved on and other stuff, you'll probably, oh no, that's fine, I'll do something else. But if it's a nasty breakup, unless, I don't know, everybody's wrong in this case.
Yeah, the word nasty just changes everything. I don't know what I was listening to. I didn't, So yeah, the nasty word, I mean, they could have said bad breakup or just a breakup.
But even if a
nasty
bad breakup is still a bad breakup, you have people
But bad
that
to what level? Because the problem is, again, somebody could have broken up, and you as the family don't know how bad or nasty it got unless that person or your family member told you. So I didn't go around saying, "Oh yeah, we just had a bad such and such," or I wouldn't share that information. I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm done with so and so. It is what it is." Even if it went left, I'm not going to share all the details, intimate details like that with family. So it's not their bad.
and sometimes it get nasty to the point where you had to tell your family what's going on.
Mhm.
So maybe in this sense it's like that, and they were thinking that
It's still a
he
little
or
rough to
she
do 2
should
weeks
can-
prior, though.
That's a
To
lot of
renege.
that's a lot of time to
2 weeks.
2 weeks is enough time.
So if it's at Thanksgiving is an airplane ride, hotel stays, and all that kind of stuff.
Even if it is a day before, if you have a bad breakup, you're with somebody, and it's 2 days.
I'm not talking about you as the person. I'm saying the family member. So we invited whoever, and they just had a bad breakup 2 weeks prior. They let you know. Are you contacting this person to say, "Hey, you're not coming to Thanksgiving"?
I'm not
resending your invite.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Exactly.
I'm
So
not
what
gonna
I'm saying
tell
is
you,
the
but
family's never wrong.
Yeah, the family. It would be like that person that no, this is his family, and it was nasty. Even though you don't have a problem with the family, you have a problem with your ex because it was nasty. So I would think even a day before Thanksgiving, you can say, I'm not gonna be. You don't even have to tell. You can be, polite to let them know that I'm not gonna be attending,
not gonna be able to make
or you don't even have to because the breakup it was nasty, and so I would think the ex should,
And for the ex safety, they should step back. What if here, I made a special plate for you, darling. I ain't eating that. I ain't eating that.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, it's neither here nor there. So I would think that the ex should have not come.
well, nobody. Again, I'm sticking with my nobody.
You said D.
I said nobody is at fault. But then if I had to lean towards something because the ex still isn't at fault. But what they should do, the best move probably would be to take yourself out of the equation.
I would say A. I'm still sticking
You said
to
the ex is
A.
at fault?
Say the ex, not saying it's at fault. He or she could just say, "Don't come. We have a nasty breakup.
I agree.
I am not coming."
I agree.
Unless you want problems there, because again, you don't know how. Now the ex, that's his family. Now he's not comfortable with his own family because somebody that he have a nasty breakup with is right here. Now he probably gonna leave and go somewhere else to have Thanksgiving while she enjoy his family.
Can't even enjoy the jerk chicken, the jerk turkey, curry chicken. All that. Food will just not taste the same. So,
Yeah.
what else we got? Your neighbor's dog just took a dump in your yard. Do you A, inform the neighbor and tell them to come clean it up? B, clean it up and take it up there to your neighbor's residence? C, clean it up yourself and do nothing? Or D, do nothing at all? So what say you?
For me, for me, I would think I would if I probably would maybe be mad, upset about it, and I would probably said to inform the neighbor and tell them to come clean it up. So I would go with A.
I would go with B. I would get all that stuff together and march it right up to the neighbor and say, I think you left something. But of those two, that's what I would want to know.
Okay.
Of those two people, please chime in. This is where you comment below. Of those two, how would you feel? Would you be more offended if your neighbor, your dog, accidentally went and your neighbor told you to come get it? Or if the neighbor brought it to you in a bag and was like, here, your dog did this, deal with it or do something with it?
In this case, honestly,
How would you feel?
For me,
We got a dog, so how would you
I'm
feel?
going with what I said.
Mhm.
I am sticking to it. I would feel better for someone to tell me, say he did something, and can we come and clean it up? I would feel like, oh, well, you're going to have to go. I would tell you that you would have to go. But for them to bring it to the house and say I left something, that's war. That's war for me. That's like you went out your way to clean it up and to be spiteful. You bring it to my house when you could just throw it in the trash because you already picked it up. Now we double working. We're double working because you already picked it up. So why would you now bring it to my house? You're being spiteful to bring it to my house.
I don't know if it's being spiteful. It's again, you want to bring awareness so that it doesn't happen again.
Okay, and
in my opinion, I would want to bring awareness. So I'd be like,
no, you don't have
your
to.
dog left this. Please don't let it happen again.
Guys, do not follow this. This move that we made. Just the from the option that we chose. I chose A and he chose B. I honestly don't feel like it's the right thing to do.
I wouldn't have did it.
I just feel like you wouldn't have did what?
I wouldn't have did tell him to come get it. I probably would have just cleaned it up myself and been upset. Inform them and then clean up yourself. Because you got that option too. You can inform them and say, hey, this is what happened. Clean it up yourself. Don't let your dog come down here.
I wouldn't have, again, I probably would have just cleaned it up and be mad like, who the let their dog just take a and just throw it away and leave it alone. That would have been my reaction to this situation.
And that would probably save the peace, you know what I'm saying?
It would have.
So if there are any offended parties,
then the neighborhood.
Sorry if there's any offended parties.
Then the neighborhood would just, you won't have a beef with your neighbor and stuff. So yeah, do the right thing. Do not tell them to come get it, or do not pick the doodle up and bring it to their house. No.
I thought picking the doodle up and bringing it. I'm bringing this to your attention.
Yeah.
Now smearing it is. It's not like you brought it and smeared it on their front porch or something. You're not doing that.
I know a lot of people have a problem with that in different communities or
especially if they don't have a dog.
Yeah, a lot of people have, even if they do have a dog, they still have a problem with that because a lot of yards would have do not pee here or
don't let your dog poop here or what is it? They have little catchy phrases. And
I know, like but I guess even clean it up and let them know that their dog did that and not to let it happen again is better than the two options, A and B.
I agree and apologize for my actions. I mean, so.
Yes.